We created an affirmations deck. There's 52 cards, one for each week of the year. And it was, for me as an artist, a reaction to post-COVID, coming out of COVID. I realised that there were going to be a lot of families that really needed like a big giant hug from me. And that's what this is. I worked for a year on these verses. I was reading Rudolf Steiner's Calendar of the Soul and working with the seasons outside. I started with 4 veil paintings, so the colours flow from each card, one to the next, and the colours flow actually all the way through the year as I feel them, so December being this purple colour, and then right through to spring being these beautiful greens and yellows. And each of the affirmations is a response to me sitting in prayer and meditation and really trying to feel something that is positive and powerful for each human to connect with. So the way that we've done the deck is that there are 2, it's printed both sides, and one side just has the painting. So I hope that that visually communicates the intention for each of the weeks. But on the other side, there's a written affirmation as well, some longer than others, and that's for parents to read to their children, and or indeed if the child is older, perhaps to read for themselves. But we've done both sides so that if a child doesn't have words yet, the card can still be displayed, the intention can still be there, and that energy can still be transmitted to the soul, but without the words kind of interfering in that realm. And the other component of that work was that Julia Disney, who's this wonderful Waldorf teacher and singer, we worked with her on the Times Table CD. Me and Julia wanted to work on a project together, and I said, I've got this idea for verses, affirmations that can be sung each night that really become ingrained in the human and really sit down into our souls. And so she read the verses from the cards, and then her response as a creative in song is what's presented on this CD, and it's just wonderful. I've been working with it personally since we finished it, and I just think it's one of the most rich and beautiful projects that I've been a part of. And I really hope that the 2, again, we have this kind of pick and mix approach, so you can take both together, they work together, but you could have the CD or the cards, depending on how your response is to that work. And my hope is that they are really nourishing for people, that they help people come back down and feel the solid ground, the firm foundation that we have as humans, and that you really feel this great big hug from the crazy British lady, and hopefully that comes across in the work.